Okay, we'll take questions now. Thank you for attending.
After days of anticipation, we're finally here. A truly unforgettable occasion. Thank you for joining us at the Tottenham Hotspur Stadium, the jewel of London N17. I'm Guy Mowbray, and it's a pleasure to be joined by Stuart Robson in the commentary box. And we've got Champions League action coming up. It's Tottenham Hotspur facing Borussia Dortmund.
I thought Dortmund played really well in their opening game, but they need to put in another good performance here. This won't be easy, though.
Has the space to whip it in here, and they won't be going any further.
Yeah, they really did look solid on that occasion. Really good defending.
This is the Spurs starting lineup. Rodrigo Bentancur starts alongside Palhinha in the middle of midfield, and they'll play with a lone striker up front. The referee not happy with the challenge. Go in front here, and it's comfortably dealt with by the goalkeeper, and that really had to be a wonderful chance.
Well, that goes down as a bad miss, no doubt about that.
Solanke, a turnaround in possession, excellent positioning. Here's one player who got everyone talking before the game. What can we expect to see from him on his debut today?
He's got to tuck this away.
Brilliant work by the man in goal. That's a top stop. Corner kick played in. Cleared away, but not with conviction. And the keeper reads it well and saves. Yeah, surely. And a solid stop. Gallagher. Spurs finding some room on the flank. And it's a terrific carry forward, this. And that was mightily close to scoring.
Well, what a good cross that was. He just couldn't keep it under the crossbar. Good effort, though.
Spurs have the ball again. Setting something now. Allowed to go a long way with this. What a chance! And somehow he's been denied. Superb work.
Well, he's done brilliantly to clear that one. What a challenge that is.
Kudus. On he goes, terrific. And the defence tidies up nicely. Spurs exploiting the space on the flank. And with that, the first half comes to an end here in Tottenham. Back to it then, the second half begins. Now with Bellingham.
Never
And
been
superbly
one.
it in. Now, this has to be. It's a terrific save, having not had much to do.
No.
Well, it's about time he was tested, and wow, what a stop that was.
Lovely setup. Chance to score. And a great stop.
Yeah, we'll give him one now, and we'll give him a chance.
To turn the ball away. This will be a double Dortmund substitution. And the corner is fired in. Put it away, but not far. Okay, it's time to cross to Alex Scott now because there's been a goal elsewhere.
Yes, another goal.
Sorry, Alex, chance developing. Well, we tried to put the hammer down on that one, and the result wasn't pretty.
Well, as you can see from those stats, put quite simply, Spurs have been excellent in their build-up play, but poor with their finishing.
Could go in front here. It's in, 1-0. And that could change the shape of the game. The game needed a goal. That's what we've got. What sort of response will we see now? Oh, that was a bad one. And that will be a yellow card.
Yeah, no complaints there. It was a poor challenge.
Spurs come away with it. A lot of room out wide for Spurs. That's a pretty poor error, to be honest. Didn't have to do that. Spurs getting set to make a change. Jones. In the right position to cut out the pass. Setting up the chance. Closed it down well. A chance now for a quick transition. Now here's an invitation. And met by solid goalkeeping. Substitution coming up. It's put into the middle. Nearly a wonderful attempt.
Well, it's a good effort, difficult technique, but it's just off target. Well, Spurs have played well today, but they've also had great backing from the fans. Just listen to this noise.
Well, we have more coverage from the Bundesliga coming up on EA TV as Dortmund face Leipzig. Really hope you can be with us for that. Danger averted. Nicely done.
Yeah, that really did stop the move in its tracks.
Well, under no real pressure, but unable to keep it in play. Need to find a way to that late leveller, and this could be it. But not the end result they wanted from an encouraging position. Now, what can they do from here? And that's it, full time here, and it's defeat for Borussia Dortmund.
Could we just grab a minute of your time for a few questions? That'll be all, thank you.
Dank für Ihre Geduld. Sie dürfen Ihre Fragen nun stellen. Danke fürs Kommen.
It's a huge day for the manager. A victory against their fiercest rival. A warm welcome to Dortmund. The cavernous Signal Iduna Park is the iconic venue. I'm Guy Mowbray and I'm joined by the ever-knowledgeable Stuart Robson. And we've got Bundesliga action for you here. It's Borussia Dortmund and they take on Leipzig.
Well, the atmosphere is building nice.
Well, maybe something happening here. Oh, it's in! An early opener to get the game going.
The weight of the through ball is key to this goal, and when he gets onto it, he decides to go for power. It's a really emphatic finish, which gives the keeper no chance.
Off we go at 1-0. Then on Mendy. Well read to gain possession. Has to turn them around. Goalkeeping.
Well, showing his class there. He gets his angles absolutely spot on.
Surely someone's got to do something about this. And the attack collapses. Just needs the composure now. Still intense. Now it's in. Nothing he could do to stop the next one, and a little extra help wouldn't go amiss back there.
That's unfortunate for the keeper because that first save was a really good one. So unlucky.
Benjamin Henrichs. Casteo Lukeba. Dortmund come away with it. Has a go, and it's comfortably dealt with by the goalkeeper. Whistle goes, free kick given. That has stopped any potential danger.
Well, they made some good decisions there.
Nicely played. And superbly it in. Oh, he really had to make the keeper work there.
Well, that's a big miss. 1v1 against the keeper, and he's missed the target. Well, as you can see, Dortmund have been really good going forward. They've created so many chances, and if they score again soon, this could get embarrassing.
Now to deliver a good ball in. Well, that's been won really smartly. Nicely sets it up. No worries there. Reduce the deficit. There it is. A lifeline in this game. And surely momentum is with them now. Incredible. Couto. Jones. Oh, takes it on. And that's going to be all for the first half here at... second half kicks off with Borussia Dortmund looking to build on a positive first half display. There's Chan. Delivered towards the back stick.
Well, that really had to go in. That's unbelievable. Well, you're right. He didn't know it was going to be offside, and that was a shocking miss.
Here's a change being made by Leipzig. That wasn't an easy one to keep in play. Could turn out to be a really good ball. Opportunity here. Oh, and the keeper deflects it against the post. Well, now they could spring the trap. What a chance here. Oh, great hands, and it stays level.
Yeah, had that gone in, it's probably game over. Excellent stop there.
More defensive work to do here. And at the end of all that, there's nothing doing for them. Flying forward here. So much space to attack. But that's where any chance of anything developing disappears. And there's more from the Bundesliga on the way here on EA TV as Dortmund face Bayern Munich. That's one
Trouble here, Guy.
still up the grabs, but he can't prevent the follow-up. No wonder he's furious, and he's got every right to ask questions of the defence. Where on earth were they? The game kicks off again with the score 3-1. Here's got Baumgartner. Well read to gain possession. It's a lovely ball. There might be something building now.
Not far away. Well, it's not a bad effort, but they do need more.
He's in here. Off the crossbar. Move that had much promise, but it's a promise broken.
Well, the woodwork has just denied them a 3-goal lead here, but you just can't see them throwing this one away, can you?
Delivered into the box. But it comes to nothing in the end. Really should have made more of that.
Yeah, that was half the chance, I would say.
Trying to force a mistake. And we're now inside the final 10 minutes. Just needs the composure now. Good save and enough on it to get it away too. This could get interesting. Now, surely. There's something on here, a chance to attack. This has to be. Forward, but the keeper's reaction's even quicker.
Well, you won't see a better break than that. That was top quality football.
And the final whistle wraps up a match that's gone the way.
Vielen Dank, dass Sie für ein kurzes Statement zu uns gekommen sind. Danke für dieses Gespräch.
Schade, dass Sie alle da sind. Ich würde dann jetzt um Ihre Fragen bitten. Die Pressekonferenz.
The countdown to the contest, and every reason to think these two teams will give us high drama. Both so... Hello and welcome to the delightful Bavarian capital. We're in Munich here at the Allianz Arena. My name is Derek Ray, and I'm joined for commentary by the former Arsenal and West Ham player Stuart Robson. And we have live action from the Bundesliga coming right up. It is Bayern Munich faced...
He's got to tuck this away.
Wasn't going to let that one get through.
Well, that's defending of the highest quality.
Dumfries. Here's the initial 11 for Bayern. Manuel Neuer begins in goal. Denzel Dumfries starts with Alphonso Davies in the fullback positions. And the main striker today is Harry Kane. Well, couldn't bend his run and the flag went up. And this is the initial 11 for the visitors today.
Well, it's certainly a back four, but I think we'll see a lot of rotation in midfield. They just need to have a good understanding about when to support the front player and when to drop that little bit deeper. It certainly looks like a 4-5-1 to me.
Now hold on, Stuart, they're in here. And a goal! Now they've broken through. 1-0 here.
Well, you have to admire this bit of play. Just look how he runs with the ball. He always looked in control, didn't he? That's a brilliant goal.
Well, the ball is moving again. Can Bayern come up with the right reply? Oh, that's brilliant play. Luis Diaz. Is it going to be? Brilliant save. Well, full marks to him for that header, but the goalkeeper did his job. Well, it's impossible to escape the conclusion that Harry Kane is just a thorough professional. What do you anticipate seeing from him today?
Well, the stats tell you everything. He's a top-class striker. Even when he's having a quiet game, he can still pop up with a goal, as we may well see today.
Great reflex action from Neuer. Let's see about the delivery. Not a convincing clearance. Well, no way through in the end. And a tiny challenge. There's no confidence on the ball from either side.
Yeah, I've been really disappointed with some of the passing here.
Zaire Emery. And Bayern have the ball once more. Oh, that's an interesting pass. It was close, but not quite good enough. Oh, that's a fine-looking pass. And with that, the attack fizzles out. An impressive run. This could be the equaliser. Great agility to make sure they didn't level matters on the break.
Yeah, deserved better. That was such a good effort.
And taking care of the situation. And Dortmund exploiting the space on the flank. And that brings to an end the first half here in Munich. Well, advantage Dortmund after the first 45 minutes, but a long way from the issue being settled. Warren Zaire-Emery. Good tackle. Michael Olise. Now with Musiala. This looks more than decent. Patience and persistence on the passing front in the name of finding an equaliser. Read it well and made the save. Is this the equaliser? Fine goalkeeping to push that away. And a Bayern throw coming up. And Bayern will change personnel now. The cross is on. Thoughtful play. Will it be Harry Kane? Oh, commanding goalkeeping. Joshua Kimmich with the corner. And Bayern come away with the ball.
Well, the hosts have completely bossed the game in the last 15 minutes, and they've played some good football. It's just now about taking one of those chances to get back into the game.
Yes, it's so true. For once they find themselves in defensive mode. Through and goal! And danger still. An amazing piece of goalkeeping.
Well, that's a remarkable save. He just reacted so sharply there.
And with that, the attack fizzles out.
Well, can Bayern force the equaliser? Their fans certainly think so, but it needs to come quickly.
Now, who can he play it to? Kimmich. Jonathan Tah has it. Luis Diaz. Bayern pushing forward with options available. And teammates to play it to. Will it be? Well, decent effort, but not troubling the keeper too much. And intercepted there.
Well, that's hard to play against. They could be in here.
And Bayern doing well to win it back. This could level it. Stopped a surefire goal.
Well, look at their reaction. Brilliant defending there.
And played in by Kimmich. Well, with 5 minutes remaining and just one goal between them, still the prospect of late excitement in this match. Joshua Kimmich. Oh, tremendous vision. Well, we could have made that decision from up here in the commentary box. It's a substitution for Bayern. Well, it could be on for him here. Oh, my goodness! What an outrageous hit! I can't believe he took it on from there, and neither can the goalkeeper.
Well, look at the replay here, because they don't come much better than this. He hits it so sweetly. What a goal this is.
So the ball rolling again, and that will be that. The referee brings this match to an end, and maximum points for Borussia Dortmund today.
Zunächst mal danke, dass Sie direkt nach dem Schlusspfiff zu uns gekommen sind. Danke für diese kurzen Aussagen.